was always a part of your life. It was just a different type of loneliness before you transitioned. Does that ring true to you?
Well, I believe loneliness is a part of the human condition. I think all of us struggle. That life is this short pause between two great mysteries, and that we do arrive and depart alone. We know that intuitively. But for me, yes, I do believe there was, in fact, a loneliness that was with me from early in life, because I knew at 3 or 4 years of age I was transgender. And I also knew growing up in a fundamentalist pastor's home that if I let my true self be known, I was going to be rejected. So I always lived with that present understanding and reality. When I finally told Kathy, which was shortly after we married, what we both understood at the time, and nobody knew what it meant to be transgender at the time, but I told her as much as I understood. The fact that she didn't reject me was life-changing for me.
We got this email from Leslie who says, as wife of an orthopedic surgeon who transitioned nearly 10 years ago, I'm naturally curious about Reverend Williams' wife. Deborah and I are still married and have been for 30 years. I'm frustrated that so little attention is given to the spouses and family of people who transition. Believe me, it's our transition too. I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about their experience, but if you are, how would you describe that transition for your former wife, for your children, for your grandchildren?
Hey, John.
Well, when you transition, your entire family transitions, whether they want to or not. And it was devastatingly difficult for Kathy. And so correct. There's just nothing done to help the families or spouses of transgender people. Kathy had very, very few support services available to her. We knew we could not remain married. I remember we were with our marriage therapist, and it was his very last day before he retired, and we just happened to be his last clients on his last day. And so we're both therapists, and I just said, Mike, how many couples are willing to work this hard? And he said 1%. And I said, how many couples get this far? And again, you realize how tragic because Kathy's gone. And we just said it was important, as important for her to be as authentically as it was for me. And so we knew that was the end of our marriage. But the support that's there for me has been really amazing. And when it comes to Kathy, people from our former life, it's as if she doesn't exist. It's not been nearly as easy for her.
We got this email from Jonah who says, as an evangelical preacher, I'd assume you view the Bible as the ultimate truth. How has your view of the Bible as truth changed since you've transitioned? So first start with the assumption that you view the Bible as the ultimate truth, but also has your view changed?
I understand the Bible as a history of the people of God and their understanding of how God has worked with them throughout that history. So I don't believe that the Bible is ultimate truth. That would separate me from the listener. I would not consider myself to be an evangelical any longer either. I would say that I'm a post-evangelical. That I grew up in that environment, and I have some respect for it. But that my own environment has shifted. The church I lead, Left Hand Church in Longmont, Colorado, I think we're more interested in being a church that comes together to figure out the meaning of life. I think man's search for meaning is what brought us together to community as a species a long time ago, and I still believe it's best to work on our spirituality in community. And so that's the kind of church I lead now. Same thing with Jonathan's church, Forefront Church in Brooklyn, New York.
It also, reading the memoir, sounds like either you've always been comfortable with or grew into comfort with a certain amount of uncertainty in your spirituality, of just being willing at times to live with the question and not the answer. Does that resonate?
I remember in the late 1970s, I read a wonderful book by Dan Taylor called The Myth of Certainty. And it was such a breath of fresh air because we're not certain about much of anything in the world. And to me, to pretend that we we are is the height of arrogance. The truth is that Jung was right. Life is a short pause between two great mysteries, and I think we have to embrace the reality of that.
You spent decades with an anti-LGBTQ church, and we got this tweet from RWA who says, how does Paula reckon with the fact that you helped build up an international organization that is evidently so hateful to the LGBTQ community? How do you reckon with that past?
Well, first of all, I would say that most of those people are in fact not hateful. The majority of them actually truly believe that the Bible prohibits LGBTQ plus people from their gender identity, their sexual identity, from expressing gender identity and sexual identity. Yes, some are hateful, but the majority are not. But the truth is, I'm sorry I didn't leave that world sooner. I can't go back and change the past. All I can do is do everything I can now to make the world a better place for LGBTQ plus people. It's tragic that transgender children are being treated the way they're being treated right now throughout the United States. And it's evangelical Christians in fair measure that are bringing trans teens whose parents are not supportive have a 13 times higher incidence of suicide than their peers. I've got a lot to make up for, and so I regret, in fact, having been a part of a community that did not support the LGBTQ plus community. And it's part of why I wrote this book and part of why I'm wanting to work so hard now to change that trajectory.
I'm Jen White. You're listening to 1A. We're talking to Reverend Paula Stone Williams. Her new memoir is called As a Woman. We're also hearing from you. Celia tweeted, after transition, the most amazing thing to me was to experience the welcome and support from other women. The friendship of women is different and so powerful. So, as you alluded to, there are currently about 250 bills nationwide that target trans people, mostly trans youth. 25 of them have already been signed. What do you say to transgender youth who are watching that happen in their state?
Oh my goodness, my heart just reaches out so much to them. I want them to know that the majority of Americans are supportive of them. In fact, it is interesting to see.
That's a Tesla that just snuck in front of me there.
In 10 swing states believe that transgender people should have the same civil rights as everyone else. So the assumption that conservative people and Republicans are opposed to trans rights is in fact not accurate. Unfortunately, the reality is that it is. In fact, I think the fundamentalist expressions of the desert communities that are working against trans and LGBT rights as well. I want those kids to know, they need to know that there are those who will support them. If they just go online and take a look, they'll find a plethora of resources that are out there. They need to be true to who they are.
Adrian wrote this on Facebook. What can women learn from Paula's experience? What tips can she share to help level the working world, the chores of the home, and mental labor?
I think that one of the things I would say to women is own what you know. Be persistent, not perfect. One of the disappointments to me is that I discovered that women often don't empower one another. Men do empower one another. My experience as a man was that men come into a room, determine who the alpha is in the room, and rank themselves accordingly, and then accomplish the purposes of the alpha. Or to use an American football analogy, they get in a huddle, slap each other, and then advance the ball and the quarterback down the field. Women too often see each other as competition. I understand the reason. 5.8% of Fortune 500 CEOs are women, 6.6% of Silicon Valley CEOs. There aren't a lot of opportunities out there. But I'd love to see women supporting each other more, empowering each other more. That's been a surprise to me. And I say to guys all the time, if there's just one thing you could do, if you could just assume a woman knows what she's talking about and treat her accordingly, that alone would bring about major change in the world. That and stop interrupting us. Men interrupt women twice as often as they interrupt other men.
Coming to the end of the memoir, it really doesn't feel like the end of a journey for you. It sounds like you're still very much on the journey in continuing to learn about who you are. What do you see ahead for yourself?
I don't think we ever know about these. I certainly would not make predictions about where I go from here. I do believe that living authentically is sacred and holy and for the greater good. And I do believe that the truth sets you free, though it's likely to make you miserable first. I'm not afraid of the truth any longer. I'm not afraid of where it might take me. This is, to me, a wonderful adventure, not necessarily easy. It's not always filled with happiness, but I believe it is filled with joy. And joy you get a promotion, you're happy. You go on vacation, you're happy. Joy comes in the most intimate of times, a whisper of hope to lead you forward toward the next oasis. That is how I view my life.
That's Reverend Paula Stone Williams. Her new memoir is called As a Woman, What I Learned About Power, Sex, and the Patriarchy After I Transitioned, and it's out this week. Paula, thanks so much for speaking with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Jen.
Remember, we have a text club. We'll only ever send you one text a day. It's the fastest way to connect with us. Details about how to sign up can be found in the Ask 1A tab at the1a.org. Today's producers were Amanda Williams and Jonquilyn Hill. This program comes to you from WAMU, part of American University in Washington, distributed by NPR. I'm Jen White. Thanks for listening. Now let's talk again tomorrow.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Alright. We're at our delivery location. Check my tire. I got a tire light again. It's a big new building. Alright, we gotta find this place now. There's an address. There we are. Okay.
All right. All right, we're done. Hey, Louis, Dan. Delivered 11:03 down Rock Medical. Kaylee, Kaylee, Isaacs, Isaacs. Like you know her name before. I just figured out when I talked to her, I saw the cases in there. It says, "Yeah, we're a competitor of Stryker." I says, "Okay." I mean, Stryker's. But oh, come on, come back here. Where's Akron? Yeah, I can't do that. Another huge one. I could do that one almost. That's 4 maths. That's 4 maths, but we're not in Medina. Hello. I already just brought a delivery. I'm in Hudson, Ohio, just above Akron. Ravenna. Let's see here. Oh, I missed even getting a picture. I should have made sure I got a picture last night. I come home. I don't know if you saw my posts on Twitter or not. Apparently, my roommate, the cat had a house party. I didn't get an invite. He had guests. I forgot. I mean, because I was making sure I I come out. I'm looking for him. He doesn't come to greet me. I'm like, where's he at? Is he sleeping hard? So I start to look for him, and I go out the dining room and I look down into the porch, and is that you? What are you doing over there? I'm thinking maybe he's looking for a mouse or something. So I go up to the porch. I turn the light on. Raccoon! Rory the raccoon was in the house. The fuck? Rory the raccoon. And dude was freaked out, and he's trying to climb the walls literally by the windows. I want out. I want out. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see last year when I had all the groundhogs in the house, did you? And the possum. Groundhogs dug a hole alongside my house and into my basement, and I still haven't completely closed it up. So I was catching fucking groundhogs. I caught a possum, baby possum. Oh my God. I caught them with my trap, live trap, and relocated them all. I was told that was not a good thing to do for them, but oh well, because they would not have time to dig another burrow before winter. So the raccoon must have stumbled into that hole and come into the basement. Says, where am I at? Look at this magical land I'm in. So I closed the door to the I got the cat. I grabbed the cat, got him out of there. I didn't want him to get tangling with the he was like just watching this guy like so weird. So I grab him, I close the door to the porch so he can't the raccoon can't come into the house. And I was gonna go get my phone, or did I no, did I do that first? No, I went and hey bug. I went out on the porch and the coon moved to a whole nother area of the porch. So I opened the front doors, left them open. I went to get the phone. By the time I come back, he did figure out that's the way out. His head. I wonder who the DJ was. I'm pissed I didn't get a picture. I'm pissed. But I wanted him to get out. Cass needs. Obviously, this dude needs a job, man. Pay your own buck. Oh my God, my house. I don't think they tore anything up. Oh, they are. He wasn't real big. He was not real big. He's climbing the molding around the windows, man. I can see outside. This must be the way out. He was pretty mellow. He was pretty mellow. I got pretty close to him. But yeah, it was like, too friggin' funny, man. He didn't pay no rent. uh, uh, uh. I've got to check a tire. Let's see. I got to find air. All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Where's maps? I'm pissed I didn't get video or a photo, but I let the door open, so I didn't wait. Where are we at? Conrad's and Hudson. Down on 91. Where are we at? We're there. I saw that. All right. What is that place? I saw this before. Popped up on the... Where am I at? What is this? The India Gospel League. Okay, that's something I never heard. Yeah, I just finished. India Gospel League. What is this group? The Story of India Gospel League. Oh, hello, Kashmir. Thank you. The India Gospel League begins with one man's journey into the Christian faith through faithful missional-minded men nearly 150 years ago. From there, a vision was born to share hope and love to the least loved and those most in need. Today, the same ministry stands firmly on the vision and calling to share hope and care for those most in need. The Salvation Army came to South Asia in 1860s. The India Gospel League. We are an indigenous Bible-centered organization born and operating in the heart of South Asia. Interesting. Okay. The India Gospel League. It's the thing. You can look it up. All right. Oh. What's with my phone mount here? Oh, don't call me sir. Surely you jest. I don't think I ever noticed these big apartments back here. Because you can't see them from the street, I don't think. That was my father, you know. I always make that joke. right, let's go over to Tawny, Hudson, Ohio. Call him Shirley, yes. Tawny, Hudson, Ohio. Oh, there's the police sitting down there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Copper alert. Copper alert. Actually, that's not a cop. Same kind of car, though, they use out here. Maybe go find some breakfast up here. There's a couple places. Laurel Lake Retirement Community. Active retirement. It's an active retirement community. Active retirement community. Well, it just means you're not bedridden. That's all. It just means you're not bedridden. That's pretty sad, isn't it? You're not. It's a very nice. This is a very upscale suburb. The cemeteries for the inactive. We might go to Yours Truly, which is a local diner chain. I used to eat at them very regularly, but kind of hasn't been that way lately. Well, what else is in town here? I don't know. There's got to be some other diners around here. Churches to the right of me, churches in front of me. Johnny's Diner. Oh, similar to Wild Goats. Okay. Garrett's Mill Diner. Where are these places at? Where are we at? Right there. Fresh Start Diner. Yours truly, of course. Where's Johnny's Diner? It's got to be in a plaza here. That's the Brew Kettle. Where's Johnny's Diner? Oh, that's it there, I think. Perkins. Every time I go to Perkins, which is rare, I'm always very impressed with the food. Always very impressed with the food. Let's see where this Johnny's Diner is hiding here. I don't know if I've ever noticed it. There it is, I think. Should go for a walk. No, I've never been to this place. Otani, good Asian cuisine. Here's Johnny's. It's kind of cute looking. It's very diner looking inside. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I should try to take a walk or eat something first. Oh, hey, what do you mean I'm alive? You didn't come watch all the fun we had in New York and Brooklyn, man. Hey, sis. Baku? Where is that? You're going to have to make me Google that, right? You only have Waffle House? I like Waffle House omelets. You got to be kidding. That's so sad. No local diners in that giant suburb you're in? It's not a local place. I mean locally owned. You can't get on this. Have to use. Oh, you told me the browser on your phone. You're on an Android, aren't you, April? Yeah, I've heard people with troubles on Android. You can't just delete your account. Well, read between the lines. Fish window cleaning. Fish window cleaning. That's a good name. There's a. I should go over there. What time is it? I probably got time. Oh, you're on an iPhone? That's weird because I heard their code was written better for iPhones. I don't know. I'll send you an email. I'll send you an email link to one of the guys if you want to. What's happening with that Heckle app? They still just testing and testing. I'm thinking maybe I should try to go live more often on Twitch. Just go on. I've never done a live on Twitch yet. Yeah, Periscope just worked. I don't have those issues, but maybe I'm in some weird universe. Yeah, but Twitter Live is not. That's not a social media platform. Not like this. Not a streaming platform. It's not the same. Well, because it's Periscope. Twitter Live is Periscope. I watch occasionally, but I don't watch like you guys might. I don't do that enough. Twitch, I like that this does, multicasting. Oh. Oh. That's right. You missed all the fun in Brooklyn, New York. It was a good time. Oh, should I eat or walk around a little? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. The Kibler Dance Academy. Jaipur Junction. Indian cuisine. Subway. Papa John's. Oh. Oh. What's going on here? My shenanigans. I know how to drive, yep. Oh, glasses. Oh, I forgot about those. That might have helped in. Uh, uh, it might have helped on the Long Island Expressway in the rain at midnight. uh, oh, you. So this is a. They've got another one of these. Buck. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of Indian people out here in Hudson. Solon. A lot of Indian people in Solon. There's a couple of good little Indian markets in Solon too. Little food markets. Time for at Four Eyes. Yes. Tired. All right, let's get out of here, I guess. How much battery we got? A lot. Well, that cool air feels good. Feels good. I should go down the road and visit a friend. He doesn't go anywhere. He might drive into Hudson. That's it. He stays at home all the time. Always has been kind of like that. Not always, but in the last 20 years. Thank you, April. Oh, feels good to be out of the car. I need some air. Let's take a hike around the shopping plaza. Hudson's got some nice places to walk. This is not really one of them. Stretch our legs. Is Hudson a good neighborhood? Yeah, if you can afford it. It's quite tawny. You can find plenty of $1 million homes out here. Uppity uppers. Soccer moms. This is where people live that can't afford Chagrin Falls. How's that, Buck? No, this is between Akron and Cleveland. So, don't you have another phone? Don't you have a tablet? Look on the map. Uh, that's even more expensive than Hudson. Oh, look at April. Keller Vision Center. Perkins for vagrancy. Oh yeah. I I don't have a I don't have a hoodie on with a logo. I don't have a hoodie on with a logo. I don't have a hoodie on with a logo. I was gonna go to Johnny's Diner, or I'm gonna walk for a little bit. I need to stretch my legs. There's a private school here in Hudson too. That's a international private school. You can't have your feet. I mean, I get it. But the guy, what he should have just done is said, go park around back. He should have just said, go park around back. I mean, he just approached it all wrong. Have you made the complaints yet to the corporate and to their management company? Why isn't this loading? Stupid phone. Ah, this will not load. What is going on here? Hate that. One thing you can find in Hudson is all the best banks. All the best banks. All the private banks. They're all here. Oh, yeah. We'll walk into the village. Oh, yeah. Hey, Wendy Ann. Yeah, you know this neighborhood. Wendy Ann knows this hood. There's a brewery. Let's go to the brewery. Start drinking at noon. The Brew Kettle. Save our school. Preserve the 1927 building. Hudson High School. Oh, yeah, left hand, yeah. So you want to look up an expensive private high school, Western Reserve Academy is a co-educational boarding and day school that offers students in grades 9 through 12 a distinctive college prep education in a beautiful, supportive setting for $40,000 a year or whatever. Lots of international students, lots of foreign international students. I don't know what it costs. It could cost more. Um, up in Cleveland, we've also got a few other real high-end prep schools. University School, Hawken, 65. Okay, they probably don't have. Yeah, they don't have Mr. Avalon in metal class in the basement at West Tech. Oh my God, this guy looks like he literally just came off the boat from Sicily. Mr. Avalon. Oh my God. Like I told you, 40 grand. These kind of kids don't get their hands dirty typically. I've never walked under these bridges. Driven under them a bunch of times. Exactly, Buck. Oh, the sidewalk ends. What kind of a city is this? Look at this. The sidewalk ends. You can't go there. That's crazy. What are we going to do? Play in traffic, I guess. I'll figure it out. No pedestrians. Watch me get arrested. Cross street at Milford Drive. No sidewalk under bridge. All right, we haven't been arrested yet. But we're trying. Well, here's the dry cleaner. I'll go back this way now, maybe. Oh, I guarantee the cop would have yelled at me because he has nothing else to do. Hershey's ice cream. Oh yeah, I bought some ice cream there once. Chocolates of Hudson, I think. I think I did buy some there once. Lager and Vine. Where were you at today? At the corner of Lager and Vine. It was great. It's a great name, Lager and Vine. And catching all these kids for shoplifting Kit Kat bars. Holding a phone, yeah, in a strange. Oh, there's a cop right now. Is he turning around? Let's. Oh, I don't know. I guess he kept going. You called him. Somebody will probably call me. Call the cops on me for some guy walking around with a camera. And I'll tell them I got rights. Town Square. Busy intersection. Very busy intersection always. There's agencies that have probably watched me with their satellites out in the desert. Let's just say that. There's the gazebo. No. Have you not heard me talk about going around places that aren't on maps? Oh my God, I got a torn shirt. Oh my God, that's got to be a violation. Yeah. Places like Area 51 and other such places. I've visited all of them. Pretty much in every state. I'm on the best lists. I'm on the best lists. I had a clean shirt in the car. Here's the main strip in Hudson here. The main little shopping, old town shopping strip. Hudson's Restaurant. More than great food. Okay, well, I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. I don't think I've ever eaten here. They got a bar. They got tables. Stormwater demonstration project. They're putting in pervious pavements. Pervious pavements, which is the way to go. Don't go with a torn shirt. I'm very comfortable, Mary. Charcuterie and cheese, steaks, chops, and roasts, soups and sandwiches, farmer's rail, artisan meats butcher shop. Looks like it's new. I see shiny stuff. Cleveland has some awesome places for that. Vertical Runner. Jewelry art. Clock Tower. Cute. Hudson's known for some art and stuff like that. Western Reserve School of Cooking. Ooh, a piano. Sad piano. I used to sort of know how to play the piano. There's a piano in my house. We see you, Mike DeWine. We see you. Western Reserve Music. A starving artist. Well, I might be a little starving. There's the clock tower that just rang out. High noon. Of course, another couple churches over there. Lots of churches. Girly things. The Gray Colt. Creative Fingers art classes. Hudson Fine Art Framing. Open Door Coffee. How polite. They were going to stop for me crossing. Hudson Oriental Rugs. Dave's Cosmic Subs. It's a local. Actually, I think it's more than a local chain now. I think he's really branched out. Gypsy Soul. not exactly my kind of clothing. Peachtree Southern Kitchen and Cocktails closed. The Learned Owl Bookshop. The Learned Owl. Oh, that was a dove. Of course, another salon. Hudson Organics, Ohio Organics and Nature. Should I walk in the fresh concrete? Sal's Barbershop. Sal's is busy. 4 chairs. Nice. Cute barbershop. 4 chairs. Podcasting, production, creativity, consulting. Pod Populi. Pod Populi. Ooh, there. They got their table. 4 microphones. I wonder who might be recording their podcasts around here. It's a cute barbershop. 6th graders. I don't think so. I think I should go check their website out. Oh, there's a bridal shop. How about that place in where the heck was that? Cincinnati? Reading, Ohio? 41 bridal shops? What the hell was that all about? That was crazy. Mom and Dad will pay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. $65,000 a year. Yeah. That's a lot of dollars. That's what your parents are telling you to map your life out. That's how you get to be part of the In Club. Well, you don't always have to spend that kind of money, but you do have to get an education. What's down here? I don't know. Let's go down here. I'm definitely underdressed. I don't have yoga pants on or nice pink clothing. Well, you get to be pretty sheltered if you grow up like that. You know, you really do. Another beauty salon. That's right, I forgot there's a Heinen's back here. Keep forgetting. The greenhouse. Fresh flower market. Yeah. Put it this way, okay? Those of you who are local, you know, maybe you know what University School is. Very upscale East Side school. My friend's son went there for a year or so, and they live in Cleveland. And they live on one of the private streets north of Lakeshore, around 148th, East 148th. And 1 or 2 days a week, the school bus from the school would have to pick him up. And I think there was one other kid who got picked up too. They got taunted and harassed massively by the rich kids because we had to come into Cleveland to pick you up. It was brutal. Joyce used to tell me they couldn't wait to get out of there. It was not the place for him. Tomato Grill. It's raining. I'm going to get wet. I'm going to get pretty wet with this kind of rain. I mean, pretty wet. My phone's getting wet. I didn't bring a battery either. So we're screwed if I stop somewhere. Oh, the Tomato Grill is white linen tabletops. Ooh. You know. And the bar. It's raining. I didn't bring my umbrella. I'm going to get very wet. Oh, everybody bullies. But typically kids from a better neighborhood should have better knowledge of not being like that. But they're all punks. Everybody's a punk when they're a kid, especially. Yeah. Wonder what the menu in here is like. Yeah, all people should learn how to do some things in life, you know. I've always said that, especially about women. You know, young girls grow up so often never being given a chance to do anything mechanical or actual physical work, so they don't know anything about it. Hello. Well, I need to see it. I'll come by and take a look at it. Okay. Yeah, it'll be later. Okay. Well, then maybe you got to talk to the doctor, or maybe, like I said, go find a nutritionist. They can help you figure some of those things out based on your medication, and they would probably do some lab tests on your blood to see what's going on. You know. All right. Okay. All right. What was I just gonna do here? My balance is below $1. Your balance is 38 cents. The Tomato Grill. What's their menu look like? Lunch menu. Pizzas, veal with no prices. No prices. Okay. Pasta, sandwiches, buffalo chicken, $10. Chicken or seafood BLT, $11.50. A little pricey. I know it takes all of us to make it work. I don't know if I want to. Nestle Tall House. Nestle Tall House. Ooh. Oh yeah, Johnny's Diner is where I was thinking of going. Now, how much battery we got left here? 50%. I get real wet if I go back to the car. Is the rain gonna pass? I don't have any good radar right now. They don't have breakfast, so I'd have to have lunch, some sort of sandwich. I was kind of thinking about breakfast today. I'd get very wet going back to Johnny to the car. Should I call for an Uber for 3 blocks? How come I'm not getting any radar? This radar sucks on this phone. Under the bridge, yeah. I'll get arrested for being a homeless. I'll truly be a vagrant in Hudson then. What? My GPS is way off. What is going on? Oh, this radar sucks. Come on. What's going on here? It's still loading. I think it's going to rain for a while. A bridge troll. There you go. I could put up a sign, 25 cents to pass. I bet they've never had a panhandler in Hudson. Let's try let me get a piece of cardboard and see how they react. With all the money here, either they'll ignore me or I'll get some good tips. Can't even load this radar. It looks like it's going to be nasty for quite a while. Oh, I should have brought an umbrella. I wasn't thinking. I haven't at least one more in the car. I guess I'm going to go eat maybe in here. Might as well. I'm trying to decide where to eat, and I'm like, maybe it's going to be here because my car is blocks away. You know. That's not good. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like the rain's going away, so maybe we'll try this. Oh, they want. Yep, I got it. Thanks. Scam likely. Well, there's the radar. I couldn't pull it up on my phone. There's the radar. Oh, well, I guess we'll eat here. I'm walking around. My car's a couple blocks away. I'm like, okay, I'll just eat here, you know. Yeah, just me. Just me. You caught me because of the rain. This is not old-fashioned. This is very contemporary. Sandy Usky. This is very nice. We made some choices. Ooh. Well, I guess I'm spending more for lunch than I expected. Mildly. Oh, thanks. You got it. Cream. Okay. Salads. pizzas. And of course, you got entrees, veal, chicken, pasta, and a wrap. I'm eating it. Thanks. Not crazy expensive, but you know, this is Hudson. This is an upscale place in Hudson. Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Sugar in the raw. Well, as far as sugar goes, yeah. Wish I'd have brought a battery. We're running out of battery fast. So we're going to have to stop this.
What kind of sauce would you like? Marinara, garlic mild, Jason, Alfredo, Diablo, sweet sauce. Correct. Yeah, it's butter and you're already going to have that ingredient. So marinara, garlic mild. I think you just like sauce.
Yeah, it's dropping fast now for whatever reason.
How many balls would you like? You should have 2 balls.
I didn't think to take it. You know, I get tired of lugging all this stuff around. I don't even have a power cord with me. Maybe I'll run and get the battery and drive back over here. It's raining though, pretty hard. Oh. All right, I'm going to hang up before this thing crashes. It's down to 12% now. Must be working hard at making a connection or something. All right. We'll see if we come back soon or not. I need to save some battery. Bye, everybody. Have a good morning. Good afternoon.